I'm streaming. Yeah. Yes, sir. We got more Sparking Zero leaks, man. Not even leaks for real. We got V-Jump skins and some more shit to go over. I'm pulling up chat right now. Let me see. Here we go. But yes, sir. We do have more shit to go over today, as well as a bunch of other crazy shit that's going on too. Cause it's not just like V-Jump skins, we got that plus like fucking, there's supposed to be, so you know there's the trailer dropping tomorrow, plus I think Ron got gameplay coming out. I'm not gonna lie. But not just any gameplay, specifically gameplay of like Super Saiyan 4, Goku, Vegeta, all of them. But yeah. So, alright, so today I'm bringing y'all V-Jump skins, info about the trailer tomorrow. They dropped a new map. Plus, Ron got a video dropping tomorrow that I'm pretty sure is going to be gameplay of Super Saiyan 4 and GT characters. I could be wrong, it could just be speculation, but regardless, that's what I think. He said it's going to be very interesting. I wonder if Sparking Zero really is going to be better than Tenkaichi 3. You know what? I would say 90% of the aspects of Sparking Zero are going to be better than Tenkaichi 3. I feel like overall, at the end of the day, I'm probably gonna like Tenkaichi 3's like fighting style more, how it was more like fluid and like, I guess raw, you could say, since the game is so much older. Like it just felt like you could do way more like creative stuff on there than I think you'll be able to do on Sparking Zero. But regardless, that's cool. You know, that's not really a bad thing. But let me pull up chat on my phone. Let me pull up chat on my phone. Let me see. And then we're gonna get right into it. Okay. So, first starting off with these V-Jump, I almost said leaks, V-Jump skins, right? We got like, first of all, we got like 5 of them to go over. We got this page right here, this page, this page, this page, and then there's one more that I have put up to the side right here. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen this one with Future Gohan and Bardock, but let's slow down, right? Let's not move too fast. Let's start from the first one. Let's see. Okay, so boom. In the first V-Jump skin, we see Power Pole Super Goku. Now, we've never seen this character be played before. We've never seen gameplay. We've never even seen him in a trailer. But I'm assuming it's just gonna be Super Goku, but they're gonna switch out his No Hard Feelings hit to, I think they called it Power Pole Dance. And other than that, other than the costume, I think it's basically the same character. So it's not too much to go over with him, but he is cool, you know? Not too much with him, but then we go down, right, and we see like, I think, I want to assume this is a training mode or something of the sort, because before when we seen Piccolo and Gohan like that on this map, it was like the whole training situation and stuff like that. I could be wrong, because then again, like, this isn't translated yet. So, you know, we're just gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to go over it again once we get this translated. But then, you know, we go down, we got Raditz and Super Saiyan Goku fighting down here. I'm assuming this is gonna be more of like the custom battle situation, because I know they got a lot of stuff covered in these V-Jump scans about that. And then they got like the little book things that came out for the other games before the games dropped, because that also did drop for this game, but I'm pretty sure you do have to buy that on Amazon. I seen somebody drop the link on Twitter earlier, but it was all in Japanese, so I couldn't even read it. So yeah. So then, right, moving on to the next page. Here we see a lot more on custom battle. Custom battle is going to be one of the modes in this game that keep this game alive for a long time. I'm not going to lie. It's only because there's so much you can do with it. And it's like, it's nothing but creativity. You can do whatever the hell you want. And then the coolest part is that you can post the shit for other people to go play. So think about what all the creators with big names and like all the communities can do when they come together and make these crazy stories for people to play. Like, you know, they can make like competitions of who can make the best story and shit like that, which is cool, right? I think that's cool as hell. So I'm not gonna go right. The hype part right here, we see an Ultra Instinct Sign Goku render, right? He looks cool as hell, and he has on the full gi. We've not seen that in any other game, period. Not even fucking Xenoverse. So that's cool as hell that we're gonna finally be able to play him with the gi on off rip, you know? But not only that, if you go down, we can get our first look at buying characters with Zenny, right? Now, obviously, these aren't the only characters you can buy with Zenny. You know, you can obviously see right here, you can scroll down, and this is just the top of the list. And it's not like they go in order from like most expensive to least expensive. They're kind of like, you know, put around so you can't really tell. But, you know, we see UI Sign Goku, GT Goku, Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball Goku. So he's finally been revealed. I was trying not to talk about him because, you know, he was elite. But they finally revealed him. As well as in this next trailer, which is the full character roster trailer, we will also get to see who is now also confirmed and not just leaked, Super Gogeta from the movie. Not like Broly movie, but like the Z Super Gogeta from Fusion Reborn. You know what I mean? So yeah, you can see him right here with the halo and all, the orange jacket instead of the yellow. So yeah, we finally got Z Gogeta confirmed for Sparking Zero, and that's very fucking good. We swore up and down we weren't getting movie characters, period, and it really, in my head, made sense for them to not add him since we already have 2 other Gogetas in the game from Super and GT. But regardless, they did it. So we thankful for that, for sure. So then next, right, coming over to the right, you know, you see more custom battle stuff right here, but then over here, I'm pretty sure this is part of episode battle. I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, let me zoom in. This right here is a part of episode battle, you know, because you scroll down, right, you see more like parts, bits and pieces of the story mode, right? So overall, as a whole, I think it looks good. I'm not too mad about the menu. Like, it doesn't look horrible. I like how it's almost like an open world type of look. You know, I think it's pretty fucking cool. Regardless. So, I'm not exactly sure what piece of the story this is, but I'm assuming if we see Beerus right here and we could assume this is a part of like the super story, like beginning of Battle of Gods, some shit like that. Because that did take place right outside of Capsule Corporation with Bulma's birthday, right? And we see that right here. At least I'm assuming this is the Capsule Corporation building. So that's cool. It's accurate so far, right? And then like the way it works, I think it's gonna be almost like a board game situation. You know how like you would move one spot to the next spot, stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. It's not horrible. It's not the best idea they could have came up with, but I fuck with it. It's nice. I fuck with it. So then going down, you see the part in the Frieza saga where Piccolo came back, you know, shit like that. That's cool as hell. You see the fucking Raditz first person cutscene shit we done seen plenty times now. since I don't know how many months since we've had that. Finally, we're getting to see some Fuzamasu and Rage Trunks, quote unquote, story mode stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I'm honestly mad about the way that they did Rage Trunks. I feel like this was the one game they really had the chance to make Rage Trunks an actual character transformation, like not just a character on his own, but a transformation as a whole. I don't think we even have Rage Trunks in the game, in any game, period, for that matter. So it's just a little disappointing that in Sparking Zero we won't be able to see him, at least so far from what we know. It's like a fake Rage Trunks. But we go down, we see the part of episode battle where you could switch up what happens, where you don't go with Piccolo and then Krillin follows you anyway. I'm not gonna lie, the parts of episode battle that we will be able to change, I'm very excited for, because the possibilities are endless with this shit, bro. They did say in the recent interview that it won't be on every piece of the story mode, sadly. So it's like, who knows how much of it we will actually get, like, to be creative with. But who knows? Maybe behind that there comes like certain unlockable characters and stuff like that, and that's why, you know, it would take like less of them to put in there for us to like be able to unlock certain characters and certain stuff throughout, like the what if battles and what if stories and shit like that inside of episode battle. So now moving on to the next slide. Now, funny as fuck, right? Like the first thing you see, the big ass first picture on the top left, Jiren, full power Jiren at that, versus fucking Hercule. I don't know why they did this shit, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy they did pick Jiren though to put here, because we haven't seen anything of full power Jiren, or Jiren for that matter, outside of trailers. So, you know, to any look at him that we can get, I'm here for, I'm thankful for it, it's whatever, you know, is what it is. So then to the right, you get to see the 5v5 mode, character select thing. And a lot of people are upset about the fact that, you know, the character select screen looks how it looks, and that they're not really gonna change it much, if at all. But honestly, I mean, I like it. Honestly, I feel like it's growing on me. I don't really have a dislike towards it like that anymore. Is what it is. Did I like the way they did it in Tenkaichi 3? Yeah. But, you know, this is cool because the way it's set up, how you load into the world first, and every character you pick, you see them load in and they're already doing their thing. I think that's cool as hell. That idea was really nice. At least it doesn't look like that and you can't even see your character or nothing like that. Like, you know, that would have been a little you know, but this is cool though. I like it. It's growing on me, and I honestly have no complaints about it. Some of y'all might fight me about it in the comments. I don't give a damn. I like the shit. It's growing on me so far. So then we look to the left, right, and we can see multiple characters confirmed that I don't think we've had confirmed before. I think Nail, if I'm not mistaken, has not been confirmed. If he has, then it was in the Frieza Saga trailer. I just do not remember at all whatsoever if we did see him or not, which that's my fault. So if he has been confirmed, you already know about that, cool. But Frieza Soldier has not at all whatsoever been confirmed, and we're seeing him in the game. And I don't know why they didn't put him in the Frieza Saga trailer. It would have made sense to do it that way, but they didn't. Regardless, cool. You know, Frieza Soldier's in the game, so we definitely needed more of those, like, you know, very, very bottom of the barrel tier characters, like almost like joke gag characters, you know what I mean? Like, we needed more of those other than just Hercule and Yajirobe. Like, we needed more of them, bro. So I'm happy they added Frieza Soldier in, because if I can get into rank with 5 gag characters and still win against somebody, I'm bragging for the rest of my fucking life. Like, I don't care, bro. For real. So I'm thankful about that. I'm happy we got Frieza Soldier. But then, right next to that, finally we see 2 Great Apes fighting each other. I almost said GT Vegeta. Great Ape Vegeta versus Super Baby. Great Ape Baby? Yeah, Great Ape Baby. I'm not gonna lie. I really, really, really do want to see like a fight aside from the leaks, like an official, you know, fight with 2 Great Apes or 2 giant characters. Because so far, the only fight with giant characters that we've seen has been who was it? It was I can't, matter of fact, no, I can't say that. I can't say that. Yeah. It was a leak. If you've seen it, you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But, you know, we're not going to spoil y'all for those of y'all who are trying to stay away from spoilers. So then, next, down here, once again, in the hyperbolic time chamber, we see Piccolo and Goku Black. We've barely seen anything about Goku Black at all whatsoever. So any chance we get to look at him, I'm happy about, you know. Weirdly enough, I think the only time we've ever really seen him has been in the hyperbolic time chamber. For whatever reason, other than like one time for a trailer, and then like the fight they did with him and Yuasan Goku, which is fine for now. I mean, you know, only a month left, not even until the game comes out. So regardless, don't really even care like that anymore. But then down here we see a render of Super Goku and Super Vegeta fusing. Like basically, it's weird because like down here, you know, it's not translated yet, right? But we do see Z, like right behind what looks to be a name. Now, this is funny for a couple of reasons because there's not just one, but there's two of them. Super Gogeta is not Z anything. So I'm assuming with this, they're not talking about Super Gogeta, because why would they put Z behind that? I'm assuming, and then we see they're doing the fusion dance, so it's not Vegeta, obviously. So I don't know, and it is pointing up too, so I'm not being delusional with this shit, right? They've shown us Super Gogeta, but maybe, just maybe, we might get his base form because we see two names right here. Until this gets translated, that's what I'm gonna assume. I could be completely fucking wrong, and if I am, so what, so be it. We gotta have fun with it somehow, right? So yeah, we're gonna move on to the next one. And then these down here is shit, nothing but the controls and shit. We know about that already. Let me see. Hold on, let me refresh. Hold on. Let me refresh the page. Oh yeah, and then we got this Bardock right here. Forgot to tell y'all about that. Zoom in. Yep. And this is a move from the Broly movie, if I'm not mistaken. He did do this same exact move. And on top of that, while we're here, we may as well talk about this skin right here. So here we see base, Future Gohan, and Super Saiyan Future Gohan, right? And Bardock. The cool part about this is that we see, if you look to the side, it says Bardock Costume 2 also released. So that tells us that we're for sure not only getting, you know, Z Bardock's costume, but we will also be able to get the one from the Broly movie, which is cool. Honestly, I'm mad about the fact that they switched his costume at all. I love this shit. Like, nobody was dripped out like Bardock was back in the day before he had that super costume, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That shit was hard, for real. But we're gonna move on to the next V-Jump skin right here. So, for the last of the V-Jump skins, we got a render, an HD screenshot of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. The man looks insane, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hyped for him. Everybody and their mother wants to play him, so honestly, at the end of the day, I'm probably not gonna be playing him. But regardless, we're gonna get a few plays in with him. I'm gonna teach y'all how to use the characters and how to play the game when it does come out, so stay tuned for that. But moving on to what we see right underneath him, we see the, like, you know, like the character customization screens and stuff like that we talked about before. We're seeing that again, but more in depth. So here, down here, we have a multitude of things. We have what looks to be outfits for the characters, like custom, like items and shit for the characters in capsule form. We might even have voice lines that we can switch for the characters. I know for a fact we can switch emotes on here because in one of the online gameplay showcases, they pulled up the emote menu on accident. And so yeah, we know we're getting that, but you can see for, I want to assume this is Super Goku. I could be wrong, but we see, you know, the normal gi. Here, I think this might be either the Resurrection F gi or the one where he was like barefoot and had no like sleeves when he fought Raditz. Who knows? I'm not sure. But then we see like battle damage. Like you can go into a fight already battle damage, which is actually crazy. I do fuck with that a lot. I'm happy about that because what was it? It was Super Vegeta's battle damage outfit when he just has like on the blue under situation. That shit's hard. If I can, I'm going into all my fights just like that for real. But then right here it says main menu. So this overall is going to be the main menu situation. We can scroll through on the bottom left, like, you know, scroll through like all the sections and shit of what we want to play. But as you can see right here, it's on the last circle. The last circle is going to be where you summon Shenron at. Here you can see we can summon from 3 different sets of Dragon Balls. We can summon from Earth's Dragon Balls with Shenron, Namex Dragon Balls with Porunga, and as you can see right here, Super Shenron with the Super Dragon Balls. Personally, I got the Ultimate Edition, so I will be making a video on what wishes you can get from Super Shenron off rip as soon as the game comes out. I won't even have to work for them. So we're gonna see what we can get from each and every one of these different sets of Dragon Balls when the game does release. But aside from V-Jump skins, they did in fact today drop a new map. It was the it says every mountain road leads to a new fight. This different map is Mountain Road. We've seen this already, but they did in fact drop the different times of day for the map. So I'm gonna let this play out for y'all and we're gonna move on right after that. Let's see. I'm gonna let this play out for y'all. Oh shit, wait. Boom. Here. Okay, boom. We're gonna let this play for y'all. There goes the evening map. And then just flat out nighttime. This might be one of my top maps in this game, period. Not even gonna lie. That shit's hard. The way they made that look was very, very nice and clean. I think overall, if I had to rank them, nighttime, daytime, evening. All of them are hard, don't get me wrong. But I've just seen a lot of daytime. I'm not gonna lie. Like this might be like the most used map they've ever like used for anything. But they did drop that today. But moving on to the next situation. Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. So you already know. Tomorrow we get the trailer, right? He said, can't wait to immediately clap everyone with a giant cockroach. Rudigarn. I'm not gonna lie. That nigga, you know what? Can't hide it anymore. You know, we know he's here. We seen Super Gogeta. We seen goddamn certain other characters that weren't exactly what how should I say this? Officially released in a way. But yes, Rudigarn is one of the characters that is widely known to be in Sparking Zero now. He's been talked about by multiple big creators. So that is one character that I can say, yes, I'm very excited for Rudigarn to join Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. But on top of that, tomorrow, you know, we're getting the trailer. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, Rhyme Style is going to be dropping some form of gameplay. Let me hit this. I'm pretty sure Rhyme Style going to be dropping some form of gameplay. But it's obviously something special that we have not seen before. Therefore, I'm going to assume, like I said, we're getting Super Saiyan 4 gameplay and GT characters gameplay. But you know what? I'm pretty sure if the full roster trailer is coming out tomorrow, right? I don't think it's just going to be GT. I think it's going to be the build that we seen in the leaks that had all the characters in the game. If that's the case, That means we're in for a lot more than we bargained for tomorrow when he drops his video and this trailer comes out. Because for all we know, the leaks that we saw might not even have all the characters, bro. Who knows? We're gonna see. He said finna spam Phantom Demon Flimp. You know what's crazy? That reminds me, Grade 8 Baby has a move that in Tenkaichi 3 was fucking insane, and the same move is in this game. So I'm not gonna lie, I just hope they tone that shit down a little bit, because Great Apes are already overpowered enough with all the super armor they get from goddamn 60% of the roster not even being stronger than Super Saiyan 3 level, because that is how it worked. If you weren't stronger than Super Saiyan 3 level, you could not stagger a giant, sadly. But I do hope, you know, they balance that shit out a little bit, even though they said that's not what they're going for, because that shit's just insane. He said we need Demon King Piccolo. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's one part of the early Dragon Ball story that I really do need them to tell, bro. If they don't tell that part of the story, I'm gonna be fucking sick, personally. They did show, you know, OG Dragon Ball Kid Goku, which is fine. You know, I'm happy we got him. But how do you give us like barely any villains from that part of the story? Like, I just want to know, what are they gonna tell from that story with barely any OG Dragon Ball villains, you know? He said, if you play as a Super Saiyan Gogeta from Fusion Reborn, the match theme should be his from the movie. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely will play him, but as far as like all the fusions, I don't think Z Gogeta is gonna be the one I play. It might be Super, I'm not gonna lie. Solely because I feel like it depends. Matter of fact, no, it depends on the ranked situation. If they all cost like the same like amount of like ranked points to put on your team, I don't really know, then it'll be a harder decision. But for all the Gogetas, I'm not gonna lie, whichever one costs the least, that's the one I'll end up throwing on the team if I do throw one on at all, you know? Don't forget the infamous Gogeta combo into the Soul Punisher. That, you know what? That's what I was thinking about for him. That is gonna look fucking beautiful in this game, bro. Like, imagine what it looks like in all the other games. That shit's gonna look fucking beautiful in Sparking Zero. Not gonna lie. There's no way it doesn't, bro. That shit's gonna look beautiful. I just hope it's like, how should I say? I just hope it's like a rush attack. Like, you started with a rush attack and then just watch the Soul Punisher come out and throw that shit. I really hope that's how it works, because if not, you just have to land that shit like after a combo, I'm kind of gonna be sick, especially if there's not a cutscene with it. But there should be. There should be. But then, after all the V-Jump scans, after all the talk about Rhyme Style posting on Twitter about all this gameplay and shit that I'm pretty sure we're gonna get tomorrow. Tomorrow, we get the full roster reveal. We did get leaked for what is, you know, labeled as the quote-unquote full roster, but I doubt that's the full roster, bro. I feel like they know that shit leaked and they're gonna add hella to it. I feel like we're still in the dark. We gotta still be in the dark. Gotta find the Sparking Zero tier list and buy an inexpensive character. That's gonna be the wave for ranked, bro. Cause think about it, you're not gonna throw a character, cause I think you can only get up to 30 points. So you're not gonna throw a character with fucking 10 points on your team and then rock out with who? Hercule, Raditz, and like other like Saiyan Saga characters for the rest of your team in ranked? No, that's not how that's gonna work. So like you said, that is gonna be the wave for ranked, not gonna lie. And then like you know, you can buy characters with Zenny, so you don't want to waste all your Zenny on one character for ranked and the rest of your team be fucking doodle butt cheeks. You don't want that. And then Big Man Dan says, if you defeat the opponent with Soul Punisher, you should see a cutscene where the opponent is purified. I really hope so. And that also goes into like when you're playing with Beerus. If you use like any kind of like destruction energy, I really hope like when you finish them off in the final build that they will like, you know, the little like particle shit that it looks like when you destroy somebody, that shit would look really nice in this game. And I really hope they do that. But overall, as a whole, that's it for today's reveals. But I will be back tomorrow with a trailer reaction to the full roster reveal. And with that being said, I will see y'all later. Peace. But I am still gonna be streaming.